Portugal can afford to celebrate now, having secured promotion out of this division. They have the luxury of trying something entirely new. But of course the fans still demand a result. Can the players and their intense-looking captain oblige? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. Gavi is in a really good position out wide. He rises! And he's there to belt it away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
I think the hits one! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And they've got rid. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ruben Dias. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Jota did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kimmich. Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Gavi. Can he latch on to this? Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! That'll be a throw. Oh, this looks sharp. Vitinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, that's been intercepted. Haaland, decent hit! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Jota. Jota was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No way through there. McAllister. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. He shifted it to the flank. Hit into the middle. Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes.
That pass has been well intercepted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a sweet ball, that.
Diogo Dalot.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Kimmich. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gavi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. McAllister could move up a gear here. And he's had it nicked away. Rafael Leao. Now the finish! Sticks it away! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Gonzalo Ramos very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now...
Oh, what has happened here? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva! Oh, and he's following up! And it's in! Portugal are level!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very...
Gonzalo Ramos! Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Nuno Mendes. Nice ball, and he's in here. Benfica can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe, he has found a way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gonzalo Ramos. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an excellent interception.
Jota.
Haaland, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe! Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's a great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Neves. Benfica are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
And Bernardo Silva! That's a half-decent try.
Bernardo Silva just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And now the breakaway. Gavi.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Hernandez. That is a brilliant interception. And it's hoisted clear.
Benfica showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Jota.
McAllister. Rafael Leao. He's found a way. Rafael Leao! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And yes, it's him again. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Portugal go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it.
Has a go! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafa Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Gets a good foot in there. Gonzalo Ramos. And he's lost his man here. Rafael Leao. Joao Felix. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. McAllister. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bruno Fernandes! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.